Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming and welcome to another Humble monthly video. So the new Humble monthly for January has been released yesterday. So we have a few early unlocks, and before I look into that, I wanted to go over the previous month, December, and the games that got unlocked yesterday. So if you remember, the early unlocks for this one were Metal Gear Solid, the Definitive Experience, City Skylines, and City Skylines After Dark DLC. These two were the early unlocks. We also got Mega Man Legacy Collection, the Zombie Army Trilogy, Immortal Redneck, Perfect Dates, and over here we got a few more indie games as well. So, 7, The Days Long Gone, Neuro Voider, and there was one more game here, Cut and Run. So overall, I think it was okay. It wasn't as great as I would have liked. I mean, for example, Zombie Army Trilogy was free on game sessions not that long ago. So to have this in the monthly, it just doesn't feel that great a deal. Mega Man Legacy Collection, I've heard good things, so this might be interesting for people who like these games. I haven't played any of these games, so I'm not really that bothered. And Immortal Redneck is also a game I've heard some good things about. So I think okay bundle, nothing particularly great. As you also know, the monthly also gives you access to the Trove, the collection of DRM-free games from Humble. And normally what they tend to do is whenever the monthly bundle ends, they release 4 games that are usually on top here and we can have a look. But this time it seems what they're doing is instead of giving all 4 games at the same time, they're either doing it once a week or they'll drop all 4 in about 6 days or so. So unfortunately, I've gone through this, but I can't seem to tell if there's any game that has been added, because like I said, previous months, they would just drop 4 games. They would be right at the top and we could tell. So, because I don't really remember everything by heart, so I don't know if they've added any here. It could be one of these games that looks new. Basically, they've rearranged it. So what I'll do is, in about a week's time, when they do release a game or all the games, I'll make an updated video and mention what they've added. But you still have access to 60 plus DRM free games. So Limbo, Ruse, Renowned Explorers, Getting Over It, Epistory, Soma. So there's plenty of decent games here that you get with your monthly subscription. Okay, so on to the monthly for January, and this is actually a good one. It looks good. So early unlocks are Just Cause 3 XXL edition, Wizard of Legend, and Project Cars 2. Now, having Just Cause 3 isn't really that big a deal in the monthly because on Steam it goes on sale regularly. I seem to see it everywhere. The base game is about $4.49 during sales on Steam, and the XXL version is I think about 6 something. Wizard of Legend is I think lowest on Steam is about $12. So this is about the same price as the bundle itself. But the main reason you would be interested in getting this would be Project Cars 2. This is a fairly new game and it's also quite expensive. Like I haven't been able to get it because it's quite expensive on Steam. Even after sales, the lowest this has dropped is $19.79, so about $20. So this alone is a good enough reason to get this monthly bundle. I've already bought the bundle. The thing is, Just Cause 3 as a bonus with this one makes sense, but on its own, it doesn't. So buying this bundle for Just Cause 3 or Wizard of Legend doesn't make sense to me, but buying it for Project Cars 2 and looking at these games as bonus is what you should be thinking of. And I think this is a good start. Because I couldn't get hold of Project Cars 2 any cheaper anywhere else, so this is definitely a good buy for me. So yeah, so that's the monthly, and this will obviously end on the 4th of January, where we will have another 4 or 5 games unlocking. And yeah, so first Friday of the month is when they end the bundle and start the new one. They're also giving an offer for the whole year for $99. So as you know, normally it costs you $12 a month, and you have 12 months, so $144. But you can pay just $100 and get the whole year. Also, right now, when you go to this page, chances are you'll see the offer for $10 a month, because normally it's 12, but they are running this offer, and I've seen this a few times that if you are a new subscriber, you'll get this for $10 a month. so you can save a bit over there. So I think it's a great bundle, this one, just because of Project Cars 2. And for me, I'll just give away the Just Cause game because I already have it, and that's a great game anyway, so if somebody would be happy, hopefully. So yeah, and besides that, you also get access to the Humble Trove, as I mentioned, so 60 plus DRM free games, and part of the money goes to charity, 5%, and 10% off on store purchases. So once you are a Humble monthly subscriber, if you go into the Humble store and buy something directly from the store, you'll get 10% discount on top of any discount. So if something is already on sale, you'll get a further 10% on that. So that's also useful. And yeah, check it out. Also, if you are interested in the monthly, this is tempting even for me. I'm a bit tempted here because I do buy most of them. I have been buying for 6-7 months continuously. So because for me, even if I don't play the games myself, I can always do giveaways. So it is a good offer. So if you are interested, consider this. So yeah, so that is the Humble monthly. I also wanted to quickly mention another Fanatical bundle that is pretty good, and this is the Road Rage bundle. So for $3.99 you get 4 sort of car based games, car and bike as well, I suppose. So you have Mad Max here in the $4 bundle. Now Mad Max is a great game. I've mentioned this a lot of times, and so I don't want to bore you again, but the lowest this has gone on Steam is $4.99. So you're already getting Mad Max for less than the price you would spend for buying the game alone, plus you're getting 3 more games. Then you have Cluster Truck. So this is a crazy physics-based platformer where you have to jump from truck to truck while it's moving, and you don't have to make sure you don't fall on the ground. So this is lowest this has gone on Steam is I think $4.49. Then we have Guts and Glory. This is one of those crazy games where you just run around, blood and guts flying everywhere. This one, I think lowest this has gone is $2.49. And then you have Carmageddon Max Damage. So another Carmageddon style game, basically running over pedestrians, things like that. So again, this one, the lowest this has gone, I think is $3.99, I believe. I'm not sure about that. But overall, yeah, again, just for Mad Max alone, this bundle is worth it in my opinion. I already have Mad Max, so I'll probably pick it up for the other games and then, as always, do the giveaway. But yeah, we are getting some good bundles from Fanatical as well. There's the Kingslayer bundle I mentioned a few days ago, so keep that in mind as well, because this one is even better. For $4.99, we have Styx, Shards of Darkness, 3 of the old Star Wars games, Oxenfree, King of Fighters, SimCity 4, Metal Slug, Shadowrun, Hong Kong. So again, this one is an excellent bundle. This is probably the best bundle from Fanatical I've seen. Just for Styx and Oxenfree, these 2 games alone are worth a lot more than $5. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you shortly with another video. I'm making one on the Epic Store because that's been in the news lately and I wanted to share my thoughts on it. So until then, take care. See you later.